Tell your mans to chill. Yo, who mans is this? Somebody come get this.
What is good, y'all? It is your boy, Little Benji, and I'm here with the Hoop Crew on Hoops HQ. And if you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. Because I'm not sure if y'all saw this, but Damian Lillard, Portland Trailblazer superstar, had little things to say to Shannon Sharpe and a couple fans that responded to a segment of Undisputed. Look, let's just start here. I'm not against people getting paid, alright? Secure the bag. Set yourself up, as well as your family, for success. Look, I get it. It's just funny to me how players play a little bit coy about certain issues in sports, okay?
Players are so friendly now. I think in the past it was like, Jordan probably didn't go out searching and trying to get guys to come join him.
Look, you're loyal to your team. I get it.
It was like they was competing against each other. Now is, well, they got 3 stars on their team, so I know this guy and that guy. I'm going to try to get them to come to my team. So I think you see it a lot more now.
But being so stubbornly against super team culture to the point where you would let their front office run you and CJ to the death with a bunch of youth and role players? After recent events, the West will be super stacked, and in no way am I counting Dame and CJ out. But teams do key in on them in the playoffs, and it's just very, very hard to beat the upper echelon teams playing like this. 2-on-5. They surprised almost everyone this year, making it to the Western Conference Finals, but haven't immediately gotten better. So let's see what Shannon Sharpe had to say.
When last time Dame Lillard took less than the max?
Dame says he actually did take less than the maximum amount, and is still on his 5-year contract extension through the 2020 to 2021 season. The next contract he's agreed to is supposed to be worth $196 million over 4 years.
So what Dame Lillard is going to be is a guy that's going to make probably $400 million with 0 titles. He's going to be one of the richest players in NBA history with 0 titles. Nobody remembers a guy that made a bunch of money playing sports. Only if you won titles, Dame.
Well, he's kind of right. Charles Barkley's regularly bullied and clowned on his show, partly because of his awful sports prediction, but also he's one of the only few on the TNT show that is without a title. And look, Charles Barkley is one of the players that changed the trend and mold that players were headed to. Being about 6'6" and playing power forward, his strength and athleticism were proven to overcome the height difference that he had. Karl Malone, second all-time in points, and made the NBA Finals 3 times, was knocked out of the playoffs by Jordan's Bulls twice in the 90s, and also lost while on the Lakers to the Detroit Pistons, who became the eventual champions. John Stockton, all-time assist and steals leader, but his career has been somewhat of an afterthought because he hasn't been able to win a ring. Iverson was one of the most influential players of the 21st century, but was viewed as somewhat selfish in the latter years of his career because he wasn't winning. Kevin Garnett and the Celtics were underwhelming, which Pierce and KG even admit to.
But you know what? At the end of the day, Skip, if you play a sport, it's about titles.
So look, I agree. Jordan didn't jump ship, but the Bulls did also sign Scottie Pippen and finally put a pretty good supporting cast around Jordan, who, let's not forget, was the greatest player of all time. So look, I've seen the full episode of Undisputed, and I know how adamant Dame is against super teams, even though he admitted that if the office were to bring in a superstar, he wouldn't be against it.
How much longer they're going to keep giving out these max contracts to Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum with no championships dividends being paid on that?
I have no problem with him and CJ having this great confidence in their team. But I think the point that Shannon was making was that if you have so much confidence, put your money where your mouth is and take a little bit less money and try to work on bringing in a superstar. Because I know many of y'all know that the team only has so much money to go around, and big-time superstars are not coming to Portland for cheap. But look, what do y'all think, man? Whose side are you on this side of the argument? Comment down below and stay tuned to the next video. Peace.
crossed over, then we slam dunk. Michael Jordan 6 rings make me slam dunk. Ain't no whiskey with the chickens, I'm a slam dunk. Hit 'em with the